Okay, we are live. I'm here with my friend,
Hello.
the Atari Creep. Yes, and I'm not afraid to say that.
I
I've got a little bit of echo. I don't know if what's going on there.
yeah.
Okay. Well, we are going to get to some of the stuff that's, of course, I mean, let's not play. I'm not going to play dumb with the audience. Of course, things have happened this week. We will address that in the calmest manner we can.
Mm-hmm.
I know some people may also pop in the chat, and I just ask if you're going to pop in the chat and you have any potential issue with my friend, the Atari Creep, just try to keep it, we'll try to handle it in a calmer manner.
Right.
This stream is to try to take temperatures down a little bit. I do know people on all sides. This is and man, wow. What is this? This what an awesome mask there.
You like that? I got this from a buddy of mine in Florida who makes these.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it glows in the dark.
Yeah. I do think if we do criticize people, and this is something we all need to learn across the board,
right?
Because we see something online, and we, as much as we would like to say we're level-headed, we jump to conclusions, or we immediately think we know where this guy's coming from. So I would like to try to, people don't know you that much. Some people commenting on you this week, to be honest. So let's get to know the Atari Creep. I know you a little bit. It's been a while. You're one of the first people I collaborated with when I was talking about the Amico. So I do know you genuinely care. You genuinely care about the Amico. So I've been actually wanting to, and hopefully everything works out. You may potentially play it soon, and I'm wishing the best for you. I honestly, you're one of the reactions that I want to see the most.
Oh, thank you.
Is really getting to play it. I know you're going to meet Tommy, and I don't assume, also there's a lot of interpretations out there, people that say they're friendly with Tommy and they think he's a good guy. I just am excited for you to meet him, play the console. And let me get to, let me see here. There's one person I sent a link to potentially in case he could pop on. It's just the Retro Bride. I don't know if you've ever talked to him personally before.
No, well, him and I have had some correspondence on Twitter. He donated to the Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Displayed his business on my shirt.
Yeah.
And outside of that, a few other little conversations. No, we don't interact too much. But
so I don't know if he's busy or not. I just said if you want to stop by, but that's about it. There's no surprise guests or anything.
Oh, that's fine. I was surprised that I was the only one coming in.
Yeah. Mad Max Super Sticker from the Punk Trace. I appreciate that. Nice. I do know that you're very passionate about retro games, especially the Atari Creep. Especially Atari, I mean. And I do know that you do some crafts, you make a few things, some fun stuff you share with your audience. I do know you have a really cool collection of some classic games. I believe when I was watching your stream the other day, you were showing some carts, and I don't even know what 800 carts is that. What kind of console was that? I caught the tail end.
Oh, that's the Atari 8-bit computer, the Atari 800.
The Atari 800.
Yes,
man, I'm showing my lack of knowledge there. I didn't know about that cart. That
basically system. Like a PC in the day, late 70s, early 80s, right there with Commodore and all that.
Okay. So let's get to some questions here first.
Yeah.
And then we will go. We're not going to avoid the controversy. We're just going to try to say. We're just going to try to calm down about it.
And let the chat know that I can't see it, so they're going to have to go through you for the questions.
That's fine. I'll highlight it if I think it's worthy of.
Okay.
All right. Lucky Day immediately has a comment. What movie, TV shows are we talking about today? Star Wars, Snyderverse, Dune. Have you been watching any of this new content, or just gaming, or what do you do with your free time?
If I'm watching anything, it's usually either on Netflix or a DVD or something. Mostly horror. Star Wars is a big one. I rewatched The Mandalorian quite a bit.
Oh yeah, I love The Mandalorian.
Oh, God, yeah.
Are you looking forward to the book of Boba Fett?
A little more than I thought I was going to. Watching that trailer actually sparked me a little more than I thought. I thought it was just going to be like, okay, I'll just check it out, and if I like it, if I like it. But now I'm kind of excited. Yeah.
Okay.
The trailer did its job.
Yeah. So Luke Skywalker. What is the Intellivision Amico you speak of? I think we all know. All right, let me see here. Yeah, and if someone could mod that one person that keeps popping up, that's an imitation of a certain getaway channel.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. That.
So we have to be careful. No, that's not cool.
Even if I'm cool with you, that's still not cool.
Right. Let me see. Don't you mean the Max Amico? Place your bets, everyone. What are you betting on,
yeah,
RJ?
What are you betting on? Mask versus mask.
No, I did not start the stream on time. Let's see what else is here. I don't think it's going to be on this time. All right. Everyone's talking. Oh, here's my good pal RJ. He wants to know. I kind of know, but it would be great to get from the man himself, the Atari creep. Why are you called the Atari creep?
Back, God, we'll just say at least 10 years ago, I was part of a Facebook group called the Gamer Geek Nation.
Mm-hmm.
They still exist, but it went from one of those things where it was like 500 followers. He had asked me to be one of the content members or whatever. And we grew to like 10,000 like in a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted a bunch of us to have YouTube channels so we could all collab and have like kind of like a network thing. And I just had to think of, okay, so what would I call myself on YouTube? So Atari, of course, being my first love as far as gaming is concerned. And I'm really into horror and everything. I make horror props all the time. At the time, I was working at Haunted Attraction. So I liked being creepy.
Oh, you were working where?
I used to work for Haunted Attractions making props and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Freelance work. Yeah.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. So I just put the two Atari and creep together. I was going to say Atari creepy, but it sounded stupid coming out of my mouth. I mean, I guess they both could sound stupid, but that's why there's really no true meaning to it. I just had to come up with a name really fast and started the channel.
No, Geek Getaway. No, I'm not gonna push back. I will address things that see, this is immediately. I'm not gonna do that, but we'll get to that later. We're getting to know him first, Tony. That's what did you? I do want to say, listen to the context of my words. This isn't just gonna immediately go in for the junk. Let's get to know the man that's coming into the conversation lately. That's all. Sheesh. Everyone needs to chill. Take a chill pill. Take a chill pill. I said we're get to know him, and then we'll, if people have concerns, he'll try to answer it in a calm manner.
Yeah, I'll answer questions calmly and everything. But if everyone wants to actually come at me, do it in my space, not here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they can ask
this man's show.
No, they can ask you tough questions. I'm not gonna
tough questions.
Yeah, I'm not gonna censor them. But we also want to get to know. I think that's a part of the thing that we all need to work on all sides. We see something, we immediately jump the gun, and we don't really get to know the person, what they're all about. So you are passionate about retro games. You have a lot of history with horror and making props and stuff. A lot of fun, and then you have. You really strive for Alzheimer's awareness and charity, which I really respect. You do that. As long as I followed you, you've always, if you want to talk a little bit about that as well, why it means so much to you and how, because people might not know. Because
right. No, well, every September I do the walk down to Alzheimer's, and I chose to use my channel as a platform to raise money, and it's been tremendous. The generosity out there is amazing from everybody who comes by, and it's not just cash. There are people who donate things. There are people who donate, I don't know how to say, just like things, time, and all kinds of stuff. Other people who raise the money as well. They do their own walk and then send it to it's pretty cool. I do it because my father died of it. In 2006, he was 63 years old. He had what they call early onset. He was 63 years old. When I moved back to Boston from Arizona, my girlfriend was doing it. She's the one who hipped me to it. And she was doing it in memory of her grandmother. So because of my father's history, I signed up and went with it through the channel.
Yeah, I really like that you do that. I like that you share that part. That's great, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah, let's all be civilized. Carl the Shirtless is here, listening from work. Let me see. Let me check the chat here. Oh yeah, RJ.
I'm actually not normally controversial too. That's the thing. Yeah. Those words and mean hardly ever go together.
Oh, here's Cyrus. Cyrus is a good pal. I will be real with everyone here across the board. We have to talk to people. We have to calm down,
right?
Because it's getting it, and I do have to say, because he's a guest on my show, I don't necessarily, even though I'm a friend of you, man, I don't necessarily agree with some of the things you said, because it could be pretty aggressive.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll admit that.
Yeah, but Cyrus says, just wanted to offer my support for more civil discussion and a return to better times. We all make mistakes, but I think you all generally want to be amicable. Nice. Outcome. Clever. See what I did there? Yes. All right.
QQ.
And Saggy's here. I don't know if you've ever met Saggy.
Actually, I just had a conversation with her on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Just a quick little, hey, your name keeps getting brought up to me, and
that's another reason I wanted to reach out to you, because I know you're close to each other, and you may meet someone. You might meet.
What do you mean we're close?
She's gonna probably be at the next Amico
Oh, you mean
event.
Local as in demographically?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that either.
Yeah. She's very close to you.
See, this is one thing people don't understand about me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not hip to what's going on.
I know
that. I come in, I do my thing, and I get out. So people are like, how would you not have known that? Everyone knows that. I'm like, because I don't pay attention. I didn't know she was local. That's cool.
Yeah. Hans, yes, Max, people do that a lot in the community. Like, no one getting pushed back. That's why I only come here now, and Saggy. Okay. No, I'm not afraid. Listen, I mean, we can't get it. I hope you have something to show too, like you have some cards or something you worked on, because I want to highlight that too, because I like watching your streams and your videos where you show you something you've made.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I do
looking around for something, but I'll think of something while we go.
Okay. On. Okay. As a friend though, man, I do want to say, I know you're passionate. I know this stuff could be extremely aggravating. I would ask that you not say, if I see this person or something, it gets.
I got you. No.
Because that to me is, I have to be fair to the audience.
That's fine.
And
I would never do that on someone else's program.
No. Never. I mean, but even as a community as a whole, I wish you wouldn't say those words, because it's so volatile right now. Mm-hmm. And let's be real. There are issues with the Amico. And we want to, in the future, from my perspective, is we want to be able. There's going to be events coming up. We might actually meet people in real life,
right?
And then that can, even if you're cool with it, it can make a lot of other people uncomfortable going to these events. And everyone has to feel safe and the temperature down a little bit. So I would really, as a friend, personally criticize you there. That I know, I understand where it came from, because there's a lot of aggravation. I think and I'm not defending your comments either, but what some people that are critics may not understand is there is a lot of aggravation coming from one side. The critics, coming at.
Well, people. No, let's be fair. There's aggravation coming from the entire pool.
Yes. So there's a lot of aggravation out there. So what I want people to say, and I'm not defending saying that personally you could, personally, if you meet someone, you could do something. I'm not defending what you said, man, but I'm saying you have to understand that people are at their extreme limits with this topic.
Right.
Yes. People are absolutely, and this is not a defense, because I know as soon as I say that, the critics are going to say, you're defending the Atari creep for his words. No, I have an issue with his words. I have an issue with lots of people's words. Mm-hmm. I have other people that made videos about you recently that I'm friendly with. And I think they were extremely aggressive as well with some of the talk as well. Right. So I hope to have that person on in the future as well.
Well, the one thing I'm sorry, go ahead.
And I just want to talk to everyone and get our temperatures down. And I'd ask everyone, please, do some people think certain things are offensive and shouldn't be said?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's things on that side too that I also think are offensive, but they're doing it as a reaction to your comments. Right. So it's just never going to end.
Oh, and if it doesn't end on one end, it doesn't. And usually when I get involved in something like that, which is very, very rare, I do it for the day and then I'm done.
Okay.
And then I just forget it.
Well, you leave chaos when you try for a day.
I walk in, I destroy the room, and I get out.
Yeah,
yes. You know what? I do want to bring one thing up, Max. If you don't mind me interrupting.
No, fine.
You're bringing the Amico into it, and I understand that a lot of the actual community who are fighting is about the Amico. The two beefs I've really had, the more recent one and the one from the other one where some of those aggressive words were said. Wasn't even Amico based, at least not on my end. So I don't get why people are coming at me about the Amico. If I'm talking about the Amico and they're like, hey, it's crap, or I can't wait for it, I totally get that. But I call it pseudo drama because I just kind of stirred it up to be a dick. A jerk. The Amico wasn't even anywhere near in my mind. So. Yeah.
I do have a surprise friend here.
Okay.
She's not gonna. I don't think she's gonna give you hell or anything.
Give me hell.
Oh, what the? Who is this?
Happy Jack's movies.
Happy Jack's movies. All right.
I'm Happy Jack's. You're Mad Max. I'm happy.
Oh, nice. That's great. I would let me where's your channel at? Happy Jack's.
Oh, I don't have a channel right now.
Oh, it's funny that you put that name because I used to go to a ice cream place when I was a kid called Happy Jack's.
Yeah.
So Happy Jack's, do you know the Atari? Is this your first time meeting the Atari creep?
Yeah. I heard about the Atari creep.
I think everyone heard about him this week. Yes.
Yeah, I heard about him. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, do you have any questions for the Atari creep in a nice way, in a happy way?
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it. Atari creep. I heard your name before, but I've never talked to you or really, seen much. But I think everybody should just be happy. Everyone should be happy, and Amico's happy. Amico means friend. Mm-hmm. It means happiness. Mm-hmm. No need for hate. It's a console. Let's all be happy.
Thank you. See, and it's funny, again, with the exception of recent events, if you go back as far as the dawn with my channel, I promote that anyone who would want to pee on someone's good time, it's absurd. It really is absurd, and I don't like it, so I stay out of it. Mm-hmm. I just wish everyone could just enjoy what they want to enjoy and be able to critique respectfully both back and forth. And I'm not saying both positively. Yeah. I feel like the reason why these things get out of control, Max and Happy Jack's, is because people engage to win.
Yes.
They don't engage to have a conversation.
Yourself as well.
You can't grow if you're looking to win. No, dude, I'm not even trying to win. I was trying to be a jerk.
Okay.
I was just trying to stir the pot. I swear to God, I don't care about outside of this conversation about any of them, whatever they are, wherever they are, whatever they do.
Okay.
I really don't. I really honestly don't. I don't take any of this seriously. The internet, I don't keep my ear to the ground most of the time. I don't know who half the people are or what they're doing. I just stay in my own little bubble. I watch my videos here and there. And then I guess once in a while, this is my second time ever doing that. Okay. I just picked a target and said, you know what, this will be fun. Let me do this for a day and then move on.
All right. Yeah. I do think I would push back a little bit on you though there.
Of course.
Because on this topic has become a community, even in that community involves a lot of difference of opinions.
Right.
So and especially since this is a family-oriented console, we do have to be more careful, especially since in Happy Jack's movies, I think also wants to be at events in the future where we could potentially get, meet other people and have other opportunities for people that even are extremely skeptical of the Amico to meet. And we have to make it a safe environment. So I'm just asking, I also don't like to tell people what to do on their own content. Like you said, you wouldn't do this on this channel.
No.
You do what you want. You do what you want on your own channel.
Right.
But as a friend, and you don't have to answer me here because that's putting you on the spot. No. I'm just saying, please, I would ask that you really think about saying those words again, even if you're in the moment, because we have become the weirdest community, one of the weirdest communities I've ever been a part of.
Right. That's why I stay out of it.
Yeah. And then we may meet people in the future. No one needs in the back of their mind potentially meeting someone in the future where it could become volatile. And I have to even though you're a guest on my show, I have to disavow that. Especially since people that are going to be critical of me even having you on.
Right.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. You're always mad, Max, and I'm happy. So here's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. This is toxicity in the community. Mm-hmm. It's not about the Amico, because Amico's happy. It's for kids. It's for families. It's fun. It's about personal. It's all personal with people.
It's all about personalities.
Yes, personalities don't clash well, and everyone hates everybody. And if you say something they disagree with, it's bad. And it's on both sides of the spectrum at this point. We can agree to that, right?
Has been.
Yeah, it has been. So I mean, overall, let's just call it what it is. It hasn't been about the Intellivision Amico for some time. It's just people wanting to fan the flames. And the flames have been fanned, and people get mad and emotional, and they say things that they probably wouldn't. But let's be happy. Let's acknowledge that we are humans, and we're gonna be mad, and we're gonna be emotional, and it happens.
Yeah.
Are we bad people for having emotions? No. Nobody is bad.
Would it be cool if we invite Smash JT on too? Have you ever talked to Smash JT?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, plenty of times.
Okay. Well, I'll send him a link just in case he could pop on. He's probably in some hot tub.
Yeah, let's get him in a hot tub.
Let me. I haven't had him on. I haven't had him on in a while.
Yeah, MIDI music. My voice. My mask. My mask. I can't reveal myself. I'm not Saggy Melons. I'm not Saggy Melons.
All right. So hopefully we can have an environment too where you may meet this Happy Jacks in the future as well. Yeah. I'd love to see you guys hang out.
God, Max, how do you wear this freaking thing for an entire hour?
That's why I took mine off.
It's like someone asked if I cleaned it. I do not. It's like it's worn in. That's all I'm saying. It's like sticks to my face.
Oh, you wouldn't even tie it down? Oh, this is crazy.
Have you tried Staples?
Smash JT says I'm in the hot tub ordering DoorDash. What the hell?
Dude's bougie.
You know, yeah, I do get Smash JT. That's where I'll give some pushback to you. I get annoyed with you flaunting your GameStop money. I do. I'm like, we get it. You hit it big with the GameStop stock. Okay, we get it, Smash JT.
Did he really?
My hot tub. Oh yeah,
he did.
Oh yeah.
I know the guy, and I still don't know this crap.
Right. Well, no, I just want to say on record, all joking aside and annoying voice aside, because I've never, I don't know why people like to associate people together. Like when you DM'd me, it was like, everyone keeps talking about like you and stuff, and I'm like, I've heard your name, but like I've never.
Yes, I want you to lie. You know, I don't want to hear about your overwhelming No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I want to hear about it. But yeah, no, overall, like I've never till today talked to Atari. Like I heard people say your name because we're from the same area. You know, I'm from Boston.
See, that makes a lot more sense to me.
Right. Right. So yeah, so we live in the same area, so that makes sense. But like I've seen even like the hater side say, you know, trying to group us together and be like, oh, Saggy Melons, Atari people. Like, I've never met this guy in my life. Like, why does people always like to group us together? Well, now we know each other. By the way, you're welcome to come to my birthday. Friday, I'm going to Dave & Buster's. You're welcome to come.
Oh, that would be awesome if you could. Have you been to Dave & Buster's a while, Creep?
No, it's been many moons.
Well, I'm surprised they're still open.
If you have a PayPal or something, I'll send you a few bucks if you want to go play some games with the Happy Jacks movies.
It's my birthday. You're gonna send somebody else money to spend my birthday with me.
Well, I sent you a box. Did you?
Yes, I did. Oh my God, hold on. You guys talk. I got your box.
Did you open it on camera?
Or no, I didn't get. Okay, so hold on. Let me take this off. Let me take this off.
Oh,
hold on.
I was hoping for a video. I was hoping for a video.
God, this thing's so much.
Well, now we have to show
funny
this
story.
Okay.
When I got the package, Yeah. Okay, and I don't mean to derail, but guys, when I got this package,
that's fine. We're having fun here.
When I got this package, Max, I don't know where you got that box from, but it was in like Turkey or Russian. Yes, so we're sitting there looking at it like.
No, that's true. That's because one of my masks I bought came from there. Yeah.
Right. So we're looking at this box from another country, and we're like, I did something weird. Right. And we're looking at this, and they're like, bro, is this like. Where did this package come from? I was like, I don't know. We just like literally everything was from like Russia or something. So we were freaked out about it. But then I saw the name on it. I was like, okay, I can open it. It's from Max. So yes, no, there's a lot of goodies in there. Especially
don't get everyone's expectations too high. I didn't spend any money because I'm paying down debt. So I just had some stuff around the house.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of stuff in there.
I just thought it'd be fun. Okay.
Yeah, this is all I wanted, is this awesome mask. But no, I came on because I wanted to show you that I got the mask, and two, because I saw Atari creep on here, and like I said, heard your name around. Always, nothing too negative aside from, like I said, the hater side of things. But yeah, that's overall probably why people have mentioned BTUs, because we are from the same town.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So are you gonna do a package opening on your channel, or you just want to show it now, or?
Well, no, we have a guest here. I can do that some other time.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. All right. So, Creep, you have some stuff to show, like things you've worked on at all, or something around? I saw that Amico stand coming out.
Yeah, I got that behind me. I could show that real quick. I got something I think you would like, but
I don't know if is this better?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the Amico stand. This was like a prototype version.
That's really cool. I saw a lot of people interested in that.
Yeah, I'm waiting on some blue filament.
Okay.
You know what? And I'll do an exclusive. I'll pull a Tommy. An exclusive for your viewers and your viewers only. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be printing once I have all the settings ready to go, and once I get the blue filament, I'm going to make a whole bunch of blue ones and try to get white for the lettering. But I'm thinking about doing a limited amount of brown ones and then doing gold leaf on the lettering to kind of mimic the original brown and gold console. Maybe only do like 10.
So how many times has DJC hit you up like, I need that?
You know what? None. I don't think.
Not really?
I don't think he may have. Again, my memory is crap. I got hit in the head too many times working in corrections.
Oh wow.
So my memory
is that real? Like you really got knocked a little bit?
Oh god, yeah. I was held hostage once, dude.
Whoa.
For like 8 hours, yeah. 8 or 9 hours.
Hey, Smash JT is here. Oh, of course he's in a hot tub.
Oh my god, okay, Smash!
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go get something for you, Max.
All right, Target. Dude, do you just live in that thing? Like honestly, do you eat
I like hot tubs,
bro?
I mean, I'll put it this way: like, if I didn't use it, I'd feel like I'm wasting it.
I know, but geez, every time you're on a stream, you're always. I don't think I've ever seen you not in that thing on a stream.
Seggy. Well, you saw me from my beach house one time, right? Oh, you weren't on that stream.
No, I was on.
No, I literally, I'm a simple man. I tell my wife, I need simple pleasures of life, and I'm good. I don't need fancy things to be happy. And I got a hot tub. I bought my house before GameStop. I've had this.
Okay.
This is all I need. I'm happy.
That's great.
I'm curious.
I'm really bad at this. Like, I'm not trying to brag. I'm like, I bought a house with a hot tub on it. I worked really hard to get to where I am.
Dude, you don't have to justify yourself.
Okay, so here's my big question.
Well, I do after Max.
I was joking with you, man. I was joking.
No, you were, but it was.
I'm a little. I'll be honest. I like you. I'm a little jealous. I want a hot tub myself.
So
I can sit in my hot tub with my mask.
Inquiring minds want to know, Smash. Are you actually in there with swim trunks, or are you just going commando in that hot tub?
I can't go.
No, don't scroll it down. Don't scroll down.
I mean, if you had your own hot tub and you were neighbors couldn't see, what would you do? You know?
Oh, I'd be totally naked in that bitch.
Do whatever the hell I want.
Right, I'd be totally butt naked.
If the neighbors can't see, yeah, right. Oh.
You know what a hot tub is, Smash JT? It's just a tub. It's just basically taking a bath with friends. That's all a hot tub is.
That's all it is.
Well,
I mean, it's back to ancient Roman times.
You were going to show something here. You were going to show something here that you were going to show.
I don't know. If you want to go with the conversation, we can skip from that. That's fine.
No, I wanted to see it. I like that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay. So this is a It's something I've been working on. It's a mess.
Oh,
it's a Mando R5 unit.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's the head, which obviously I'm not done with, and this is the body and most of the stuff. I'm slowly getting there. It was all printed in red to begin with, so hopefully by the end of the year it'll be done.
Okay. Well,
Chris, I genuinely hope to meet you someday.
Right.
I really appreciate you more than you know. You know,
Okay,
like
cool.
you're one of the good ones, man. I mean, I guess maybe it's.
Oh, really? Have you looked at YouTube this week? No, I'm just kidding.
I have. I've watched the videos. I've kept up with the drama. But in my heart of hearts, I will speak for Chris, for all the people that are getting their panties in a bunch, as Chris would say, that can't stand what he's doing or how he's saying. Like, I grew up in Boston, in the area, okay, South Shore Boston. South Shore. I get it, and I think I'm not going to go down that road.
Yeah, I do have to give pushback, though. Even though he's my friend, I don't agree with what he said, because that takes it to another level. If people interpret, and if someone on the other side was saying that too, I'd say the same thing. This is too extreme.
I guess that's where the breakdown is.
No, we have to be fair, though, because people are going to say we're doing softballs here,
right?
And by I want you to always be on my channel, but bringing people on my channel that have done things or said things.
You brought the wrong guy, because I'm just going to come in here and defend Chris the whole time. So
well, I'm not censoring you. Go ahead. No. I like him. I like him a lot. Yes.
All I'm saying is I grew up in that environment. It gave me some pretty tough skin, which is why I'm able to hang on this YouTube platform.
Right.
And I feel like a lot of that has been lost because not just social media, but media in general, news stations, people getting canceled over saying stuff. And it's like, where does this rabbit hole go? Okay. It's just like, you know what? Whatever happened to, you hear those comedians, you're allowed to get offended. Okay? You're offended? Good. I don't care. That's your right to be offended. That doesn't mean you can cancel me because I offended you.
No, I don't want to cancel anyone. Yeah.
No. But that's what these people try to do, is they extrapolate what something's been said and they try to blow it up like a mountain out of a molehill with this thing to be like, oh, he said that, the other.
I do think we have a greater responsibility than normally because of the type of audience that this console, and I would say that across the board. We all have to be a little bit better. There's going to be families in public people, especially, unfortunately, because the console's not coming out yet. So there's going to be more.
Right. Yeah. But here's the thing: why
really broad brushes here? We're talking about a specific instance that doesn't have anything to do with any of that.
Right. And it's like, Max,
we all want to be able to work together where we're going to be at these events.
Right, but Max,
go ahead.
There is going to be some people who you just can't reason with. And it's like right now, I think we're coming to a point where some of us are trying to reason with some of the people who we've had issues in the past. Because at this point, I think from the people I've talked to, I think collectively what I gather is like most of the people that I've talked to on the other side, Days Gaming, Rambling Man, even Gen X Gamer, when I talk to them personally, it sounds to me like they really just don't want the drama and fighting. They don't want the issues. But I guess what it comes down to is like people just want to be heard on both sides. And I see Smash's face, and he's frozen on that face. I love it. I love you.
Well, I mean, here I wanted to give you your platform, and I didn't want to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
When you say that, here's the thing with Gen X Gamer. Like, I get Gen X Gamer, because he is using the situation to his advantage.
Yeah.
To make a name for himself and to grow. And God damn it, I'm proud of him. I want him to do that. I think it's part of. I think it's part of the game. It really it is. Like he's doing his part. And if he's watching this or if he watches the replay, I just want to say one thing to him, and that is just be careful who you associate with. That's all. Have fun with it. But just be careful who you're associating with.
I can hear the critics in my ears. That's going to be the same thing they're saying about this stream.
But that's what I'm saying. Overall, Smash is right. There is a point where, like I said, I don't think some of these people
are like in this because they literally want to fight with us. Because if that was the case, they wouldn't even talk to us at all, or at least try to. You know,
and I guess
I don't censor opinions, so Mitty has a question. I don't think they're all. I think they're passionate.
No, they call us mass holes.
We are mass holes.
We're mass holes.
Oh, okay. I think you got the answer right there.
No, it's a harder, it's a colder dialect, I guess. If you're not from the area, you evidently don't know. Now, I do want to say this now that I got everyone quiet.
Sure.
Everyone talks about all this drama, and they talk about going back and forth and all this stuff. And the one point I've been actually trying to make in the past 24 to 48 hours is I'm not actually in it.
Oh, my God.
I'm not in it. It doesn't mean nothing to me. It really doesn't. It was just like an experiment in artificial stupidity. Somebody got mad over something dumb and lost their mind. So I played around with it for a few minutes. But I don't have any emotional investment in any of it. And if people want to twist my words and make them say, like one of them said the R word, they pulled that card. That came out of nowhere. Going back to, I don't keep my ear to the ground. I don't know who any of you guys truly are. I mean, I know Smash a little bit more because we have that common bond about locality, but I don't know anybody or where they're from or what their deal is. So if someone's going to come out and say something like, the heck with you and anyone who looks like you, and they're going to try to turn that into some kind of a racial thing, you know what? They need to take that.
I could see where they can consider that.
No, Max, don't condone that. Stop
okay,
right now.
But I'm
don't
saying,
condone that, because what it is people twisting something that doesn't exist.
But my opinion is that you were just smack talking. You weren't saying like his nationality.
No,
that was
what
just,
I know about. What do I care about his nationality?
Right. That's my interpretation, but I see what people are saying about it. Personally, in my opinion, even though I'm friendly with the person that made that video, I think that part was a stretch. My
far stretch.
Opinion.
And I wouldn't condone it for a second, because if you allow something like that, anything anybody can say will become whatever it is that this agenda wants to pull. I'm not going to go.
Yeah, I think you were smack talking. I don't think it was. You have to. This is something that's missed on conversations.
No,
online.
I meant what I said.
Is nuance and intention.
No.
You know,
I meant what I said.
Your intention was.
No, my intention was to tell the individual that I'm done with that kind of nonsense, the weaseling, and I genuinely meant it. The heck with them and anyone who looks like them. It's part of an expression. It's not a literal thing. I don't legitimately mean anyone who may look like the guy, like if he had a brother or a sister or he looks like his dad. It's not a literal thing. It's just an expression. And what aggravates me is knuckleheads coming on and saying, "Oh," and they're molding it to their own creation and trying to. And you know what? There's a video that's out there that I haven't watched yet that claims that I am friendly with children. We'll just say that. It doesn't bother me. They can say it all they want, because here
that's across reality, the line too. I don't. Like
I know
that.
What's going on.
Yeah.
I don't care if there's 50 videos. I don't watch them.
You really cannot throw that out on the internet unless you're absolutely sure.
Right. And I am not a banner kind of guy. I've only blocked 2 people in my entire experience on the internet total, going back to Windows 95. But stuff like that, I think, and not because it's about me personally, should be reported, because that can ruin someone's.
Can I jump in?
Yes. Yeah. If you didn't freeze up, you could. Yeah.
Stop dipping your phone in the pool.
So I saw. Yeah. Am I frozen or am I here?
No, you're okay.
Oh, you're good now.
You're okay now.
Am I good?
Yes.
I'm back?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I saw Geek Getaway say, he brought up a really good point. What was it? I've dealt with real crazies, so can't you say that what Chris is doing is gaslighting them or something like that? And it's like, yes, that's 100% true. And I think that gets at a much deeper issue that maybe I'll make a video on this. I think what I see being a creator and viewer is I look at this as like playful jabs, like we used to when we watched the WWF back in the day, where they do these locker room chats and people would just be yelling at each other. And it would just be playful jabs at each other. That's the way I'm looking at this. The problem is now with social media, the audience has a voice and they get involved and they inject themselves into it.
Right.
And then they create a much bigger problem than what it actually is, which is just having some fun, which is how I'm looking at all of it. Is that wrong?
He did say I literally mean it at certain points.
No, when it comes to that individual, no. There are circumstances where you do have to say, look, this person's not for me.
No. Macho Man Randy Savage said he wanted to literally kill the guy he was going to wrestle.
I got
doesn't mean a damn thing. That's what I'm saying.
Yet anyway.
Okay. Well, he did say I'd talk with him first, and if he didn't get it straight, I'm not going to do his exact words, but
Max super chats, do YouTube stuff.
Oh, Lucky Day, Max, is someone blocking my comments? I hope not. Lucky Day is he trolls everyone equally.
I don't think so. Hold on, let me check. No, I can see I can see Lucky Day. His comments aren't blocked.
And I appreciate the support, Lucky Day. I hope to have Lucky Day on the show one day. Okay, and I, actually just for, we're talking about all kind of disclosures here. Before I get to this, let me disclose this.
No, put that back up. I want to read that.
No, I will, but I have to disclose this. Tommy Tallarico and Tony are both members of my channel, and Tony is not censored here. And I will be honest, even though he aggravates me too, he does aggravate me too.
By the way, I just want to, since he wants to throw that out there, Tommy was a member of my channel first, so.
Yeah, that's
nobody
true.
needs.
And then I whined and complained. I'll tell you guys a secret to YouTube. Whining and complaining really helps. I got my PS5 that way, and I got Tommy as a member that way because I was like, really? You're going saggy first? Thanks a lot, Tommy. And I guilted them into membership. 100%
you guilted me
legit.
into following you on Twitter too, Max.
Oh, lucky day.
Yes, I did. It works.
I was like, oh man, like he posts stuff that I don't really care about. He's like, really? You're not following me? And I'm like, right, okay, I'll follow you.
Yes, I do. Oh wow. Okay, so let's get to the geek getaway first.
Right.
Smack talk is okay if it's against the Amico critics. Smack talk towards Amico fans means you're threatening.
I disagree with it too.
No, that's not true.
He's definitely a young kid. He's definitely young. All right. Here's the deal.
Okay, go ahead.
Things come out of people's mouths, and it's fine. And what I said, I meant it 100%. He got me to a point where I just want nothing to do with him, and I've done nothing with him really since, with the exception of the past couple of days because he was brought up again. All right. So in my video, I actually clarified it. Yes, if I left it as it was in my original video, yes, that sounds like I just want to grab the kid and choke him out. That's not my intention. If we ever did bump into each other, I would most certainly say, let's have a conversation, young man.
Okay.
And I would be that fatherly figure, whether he cared or not. If it ever came down to a security issue, I was in law enforcement. I can de-escalate it.
Okay.
I will de-escalate it.
So your history of being law enforcement means you will abide by the laws.
Yeah, I'm not going to attack no one, but what I'm saying is if it came down to it, hold on, Smash.
Okay, sorry.
If it came down to it, if it did escalate to that point, I'm okay with it. I'm not looking for it. I'm not edging for it.
I don't like.
But if someone wants to act the way that this kid has been acting, and then keep running his mouth and all this stuff, then it's gonna happen. I'm staying out of all this stuff. They come to me, Max.
Okay.
They come to me, and he's the type of kid who's intrusive about it.
Listen, when it comes down to it, people get mad. They say things. I've definitely said my share of messed up stuff that I probably shouldn't have.
Things.
Right, but that's the thing. I say people say things when they're upset. It friggin' happens. Are people not humans? Can they not have emotions? Like, I'm sorry, get the fuck over it. Get the fuck over it.
You're not allowed to be
something that
human.
pisses me off. Right, you're not allowed to be a human anymore.
If
you're on YouTube and you get mad and
you're not allowed to be human.
If you're mad and you get mad and you do it on a stream, God forbid, now it's over. He said mean things. It's different.
I wish I could reach over and give you a hug, buddy.
It's literally different between getting mad and saying stuff.
I do want to say this though.
Yeah, go ahead.
In the two situations, the original video about Tony and the one I posted the other day critiquing a certain video, with Tony, I was mad, but working corrections for 13 years, you learn how to control your speech. So if I say it, I mean it. Secondly, with the video the other day, I was laughing the whole time in my head. I made a couple of memes just to be funny. So there's like legitimately no emotional value to it at all. It was more of an experiment in artificial stupidity.
I do have
how
to
far
say,
I could take it with this
because it's my channel, though. I disavow it getting to the point where I say if I meet you in real life, yeah, I would.
No, there would be
hell
problems.
no! Oh hell no! Here's the thing: I dead ass tell all these creepy dudes who who found out where I work are trying to find out my name. Please pull up, because trust me, one of us is leaving in this ring. Not me. Let me tell you, I don't care.
That's
when it comes down to
the problem. Max, that's part of the problem with society is everyone's trying to de-escalate stuff, saying, "Oh, you said you'd punch him in the face if you saw him in real life." It's like, well, yeah, because in the old days, if you say that to someone's face, you get punched in the face.
Talk shit,
how
get
is
hit.
It any different now because of social media?
Exactly.
Now everyone has this comfy little thing
real quick.
Exactly.
I do think people hide behind the social media. Yes,
they do.
But I do think I do want to be.
If that's a word.
I understand.
But real quick, before I'll let you go. But with Chris, I think part of my bias is I know him.
Yes.
So I know he's a big teddy bear to me. Like, I don't look at him as a
I would give him a hug.
I really am a marshmallow.
Exactly. So I don't look at him as someone that's like
in more ways than one.
So
me too.
So
me too, brother.
If you meet him and he punches you, I'm gonna say I don't know what happened, but you deserved it. That's the way I look at that. Is that situation?
No, honestly, look at Retro Bro. You think that half the dudes that run their mouth about Retro Bro would ever say?
That's true.
Would ever say that to his face? Would ever say that to Retro Bro's face?
And that's what I know about these cats with me.
That is a problem with the internet, but I do say we also, because of unfortunately what we've realized in the recent in politics too, the last few years, is social media does bleed into real life. People take it to the streets.
Right.
Where do you draw the line, Max? Where do you draw the line?
I don't like saying to anyone that we may come to that if we meet in real life. Especially when there's families involved at these events and stuff.
Can I pose a question and ask your opinion?
I do have to get to the super chat here. Yes, and then you ask questions. Cam M.
Yep.
Tomorrow's payday. Hopefully this gets through. Thank you for the support, Cam M. Carl the Shirtless has a $1 super sticker. I really appreciate that. And let me see. Oh, there was a few new members. Let me get to Lucky Day. It's my lucky day because Lucky Day is a YouTube member, and I want to have him on. And then so is Carl the Shirtless. I wanted to get to this because sometimes they disappear if the chat goes
right.
Thank you, Carl the Shirtless. I'd love to have you on the show. Okay, cool. I like the memes of him as the Terminator. Okay, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Go ahead. So I just had a quick question. I asked you where you draw the line because it sounds like it's a hard line of violence is never the answer, correct?
Right.
Would that be correct? Okay, right. So my question to you, and this is just being straightforward. Say somebody, I don't know, DM me on Twitter a Google map of where my kids go to school, and I found out who they were, and I met them on the street, and I got violent with them. Where do you draw the line? This is real life.
I don't draw the line. You know what? I've had a few of those threats, and one was very, very specific about locale.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, people shouldn't be doing that stupid stuff, but when it comes to actual violence and stuff like that, yeah, you bet your bottom that if the individual ever just rang my doorbell, it would be the end. I'm not going to even conversate with the dude. So there's a difference between people doing that and then saying, look, if I ever did see you, and Max, I totally get what you're trying to do. I will eventually be going to one of Tommy's events.
Yes, and I want it to be a great positive. Yes,
I promise you, with me, if the violence I thought was actually going to be there, I would have it taken care of. And I don't mean in a violent way.
Okay.
I still remember the law enforcement.
Contact the authorities.
Atari creep.
I like
how you remember that community.
Listen,
and I could have people there making sure everything.
There's going to be events. There's going to be an event in Massachusetts, and you already know because you're from here. Nobody plays around when it comes to Massachusetts. Ain't nobody showing up to start shit out here.
Not unless it's legit and they have a real beef.
Right. No one's starting shit. But here's the thing I want to say, because I see somebody in the chat, Mike Garcia. He's always talking trash. Here's the thing.
I can't see the chat.
Here's the thing. When Tony was on the PlayStation Plus podcast, I vaguely remember him snapping on someone.
No swear gamer's your friend, I think.
I mean, this guy is awesome. Keep him up for a few minutes.
Okay.
He is the greatest video game resource on this platform.
I don't like No Swear Gamer. I saw some
right,
of
we need
Amico
swear
no
gamers.
swear gamer.
Right?
No, I'm not. I'm actually not.
Listen,
I'm not actually.
Let me get to my point, and then you guys can go.
I can have him on the show. Though.
I remember when Tony got mad at someone and he lost his cool. And people were trying to use that against Tony, and it's like, no, he had an issue with that person. There was history there. He let his emotions get the better of him, and he popped off. Now, why do we have to hold it against him? And that's why I say, by you're dehumanizing. People get mad, Mike Garcia, and they say things all the time. It's not the end of the world. It doesn't mean they're garbage people. People get in their feelings and they react. That's all it is. I don't hold it against Tony for snapping on someone that literally pissed him off. He's a person.
I do want to say this. Turbo Joe, I don't want to talk about him too much. I know he's also in the topic conversation, and I don't think it's fair to talk about when he's not here.
Right.
But I do want to say he is a vet. That doesn't excuse things he says either. But there's just a general lack of respect and poking at people that's to the extreme where you're pushing people's buttons so much. And it doesn't justify saying I could do this or that or meet me in the streets or whatever. It doesn't justify that. But I'm saying there's just a lack of respect and poking people so much that do appear on camera. Now, I hide my mask and I don't criticize faceless YouTubers. I don't. But there is a large difference of having a mask or having an avatar, not your real name, and then appearing on screen and poking at people that appear on screen. Because a lot of the majority of people criticizing the people on screen are wearing a mask or an avatar, and it's not the same thing. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm not. But you poke at people that wear their heart on their sleeves and throw everything out there. This is me. This is what I'm into. And constantly mocking and making fun of them. I'm not saying it justifies anything. I'm saying you have to understand you are pushing people to the limits, and there's not a lot of context there as to what's actually happening. Yes, some people say some things that I don't agree with. How did this happen? People get pushed to the limits, and they're just being out there trying to be positive about something, trying to be a fan about something, and they're mocked for it. Doesn't justify one thing or the other, but you put yourself in their shoes, and that's the other reason why at the beginning of the stream I'm like, everyone's talking about the Atari creep. Let's get to know him. He's a great guy. If you met him in real life, outside of this crazy social media topic, you'd probably have a beer with him and play some games. But like, hey, creep, show me your best skills. Well, I don't know. I like him, but I don't know about that. No, I'm just kidding, creep. I'm kidding. I would be fine. Actually, yeah, you'd be a great neighbor. Stay off his lawn. Yeah.
It ain't like that. It ain't like that.
No, I'm just kidding. No, but I would love to I want people to think, who are these people? What are they about besides what I saw and I got outraged about? And can I actually have, I could hang out with this dude. We can have some fun. I think he generally wants to have positive gaming experiences. And isolation of the videos that you saw about him recently. That's more than likely that's all the context you have about this dude here.
Right.
Is what you've seen recently. So get to know him before you go ahead.
I gotta get going pretty soon. Because I gotta get
this is pruning.
It's getting delivered.
He's
no, but I just wanted to leave with this. So my issue, I think, what the crux of the situation is, I think what you're trying to get at with all this is, when is it okay to threaten violence and when is it out of line? And I think it gets twisted and misaligned way too much, where I go back to what I said about the situation with Chris and Gen X Gamer, where I look at that as it's fun. They're just poking fun at each other, having a good time. People inserting themselves and taking it too far, that becomes a problem. But when you start involving people's families, when you start involving people's personal lives, that's when you got to start questioning what you're doing with your own life and why you're focusing on that instead of making your own life better. And I think that's the big problem on all this. And I think honestly, I'll leave it at this, is if people would realize that is the hard line, where you can allow the fun jabs at each other. You can allow people yelling and making empty, baseless, violent threats against each other. Oh, if I see you on the street, I'll punch you in the face. That's fun. That's YouTube. That's entertainment. Unless it's something serious. And I think that's when you get in with the doxing, with the personal information, when you start naming their real names, where they live and all that kind of stuff.
And I do want to give. I was going to make a separate video on this about being safe in fandoms and communities and doxing and what people perceive it to be. You like to say doxing and pointing, because some people believe if the information is out there that it's not true doxing. I want to tell you this: if you go search out someone's personal info because it's online and it's somewhere else and you're using it not for the intended use and you point at it, that is a form of doxing. I call it pointing. You're pointing to people's info for not the intended use. So someone might have a link linked in for a job or something like that, and you go find that shit. That's the same category for me, and people need to realize that this is my public service announcement for the internet. Yeah,
I got a new job, and I took my LinkedIn down before I got that new job because I already had people contacting my previous job trying to get me fired. So I left the job, and I'm just like, I'm done with this. I'm taking LinkedIn down. This is insanity. And I'm like, why am I even doing this anymore? And it gets me to the point where I'm like, you know what? I don't need this. I don't need to do YouTube videos. And if people are going to get their panties in a bunch so much that they want to attack my personal life because I have an opinion, holy shit, what is wrong with us as a society if that's what's happening right now? These people need to be in straitjackets.
We all need to disavow this, and I do know that Tony had his name put out there.
Yeah, even though I don't like it, I took that down.
No, I don't agree with that. That was more searching out his personal info that was up there, easily obtainable. That doesn't mean that it wasn't for the exact intended use. Now,
right, because that's what's happening now. That's what's happening now to him right now. By the way, somebody is actually going around doxing him.
So some people may say that he had his name out there because he was a critic, and then it's par for the course because he's a critic. I still don't think if he doesn't put his name out there on his YouTube content, even though he aggravates the hell out of me, we shouldn't share it and we should disavow that across the board.
No,
even though he drives me crazy.
Max, to your point, when you're like, I don't disavow people that are faceless on YouTube, like you yourself wear a mask, I don't blame you. A million times over, I don't blame you because of what's happened to me.
Yeah, I know. Like, I've known YouTubers before I started making my content, and I knew ahead of time. I'm like, nope.
No, you're smart because
I'm getting so fucking tired of people fucking saying we're not calling it out because we are calling it out. Why do people 100%. Not think we're calling it out, dude? We've literally called it out.
Second, hear me out. This is the problem with YouTube. YouTube doesn't do a goddamn thing, so they don't care.
They don't.
They just want the AdSense revenue. But here's the issue that I have with it is it. No offense to YouTubers, but I think the situation that's being created because of what's happening is it's encouraging losers to rise to the top. People who work their ass off in real life and then try to do YouTube. They get attacked at what they do in real life, so they can't do anything. The hell is that?
This dog.
Oh, I thought that was a car. I was like, but people get attacked in real life if they're doing something positive for society. It was funny because I got made fun of when I was unemployed trying to do YouTube. Then I got a job, and I got the same damn people trying to get me fired from it. So I had to take down my LinkedIn and leave my job. Like, this is insanity.
Just because it's on the internet doesn't mean you should point that out. Right.
Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. When people say, well, you guys haven't called it out. Anthony, just because you haven't heard it, first of all, not everything needs to be a public show. Like, I'm sorry you feel like people on YouTube need to always make things public. But we have called out other people's behavior. Now, calling out someone and still associating them, that's where you guys have the problem. I've called out the people and the person that I know you're referring to. I've called it out, said it was wrong, said it was stupid. It happened before I met the person. But again, I told them that it was stupid. Don't do it again. Now, am I going to not associate with that person because they might have made a mistake or maybe they did a shitty thing? Maybe they got better. I don't know. But that's what the argument is. Your argument is always to be, Saggy, why are you still associating with such and such because they did this? Like, it doesn't matter. We've called it out.
People get aggravated with you, Geek
We've
Getaway,
called it out.
Because I've been consistent the whole time I've known you that I said I don't agree with that. And I don't know how many times I could say the same thing. And that goes, not to mention bring Tommy into this, but Tommy's addressed things too. And it's the same thing. I've said it. I can't say it enough. This is why anti-social justice warriors say never apologize, because you have to keep apologizing every single time. I don't 100%. Agree with that either. There has to be nuance there. I don't like never apologize, but this is why people say that. Never apologize, because it's never enough. How many times is it enough to say, I didn't like that, I don't agree with that? And that's why I brought it up, Tony. That's why I brought it up. I'm like, I don't agree with that. I think maybe their perception was off of what actually doxing is, and that's why I'm going to do a separate public service announcement. If you point at people's private info, even though it's out there on the internet, that's a form of doxing. That's pointing to it and not using it for its organic. Everyone loves when I'll go full screen for this. It's not for its organic use. Their info. That's not for the intended use. So that's a form of doxing and harassment, is pointing at people's stuff. There's people pointing at certain individuals that like Amico's religion. The same individual. That's not cool. Do not go into the personal. It has nothing to do with the price of beans. It has nothing to do with the topic. So I'm sorry. And we have to get to this very important question.
Yes. I want to answer this.
I'll catch you later.
All right. Thanks, Smash.
We'll see you later, Smash.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Oh, no. Anytime, Smash. Okay. So Cyrus has a very important question. Mary F. Kill 2600, 7800, and Jaguar. Go.
I'm marrying the 7800.
Ooh.
I'm effing the Jaguar because it's so sexy.
Whoa.
And I'll kill the 2600 because you could do that with the 7800.
Oh, that's a good answer. I would marry the Jaguar.
Really? Seems high maintenance for me.
Because I never had it, and I want it.
Yeah.
I want it long. I want it long time. And I would F the 7800 and I'd kill the 2600. 7800 for the same reasons, because I could get the 2600 games. And Saggy is going to be completely lost on it. Saggy, go.
Where am I going?
What are you going to do with
marry, F, or kill?
You do even know what a 2600
I don't even know what these are. What do we talk about?
They're all Atari consoles. 2600.
I was not around for Atari.
Okay, 2600 is the least graphics. 7800 plays 2600 games, and the Jaguar is the last Atari console.
You know what? I'm gonna marry the Jaguar because I think the Jaguar is the least favorite. So I'm gonna marry the Jaguar. And I guess I will kill the 2600 and and fuck the 800.
Okay, thank you, Cyrus.
I have no idea what's going on.
We're about an hour. I also know Atari Creep. You do make your time available for the internet.
No, I'm good.
Okay, so also if you feel like you would like to go check out his content, someone want to pop in the chat his channel.
Real content.
Yeah, your real content, because even though I disagree with some of the content, the majority of your content I really enjoy, and it's more positive focused. So I do think you have to take
Amico eccentric. I swear I don't talk about that often. When I go on a tangent about Amico, it's usually for a day or two because something news popped up. But if people are worried about coming to my channel because they think it's all Amico all the time, like some other channels, that's far from the Amico's like a side thing, to me. I'm excited for it, but it's not my whole life,
Yeah, thank you, Lunga. I really appreciate you. People are interested in talking about it, and I do still look forward to the console. I am frustrated that I'm not going to own it for a while.
I'm not that old, guys. Holy shit! Everyone's getting on me about the Atari thing. I'm like, bro, I never had an Atari growing up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like this comment. This is across the board. Nobody's perfect. Everyone's different. Don't judge a man by a few mistakes. I do feel that I feel that he made a few mistakes online recently, but you might seem that you didn't. And I'm not going to stop being your friend for it or not have you on the channel for it. So I always want, and I'm going to, I'll reach out to the other side as well. I want to have the person that you were, trading videos with. I might have them on in the future for full transparency.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I'd like to have another chill stream, get to know him too. That's all. Amico equals friend. Yes, the No Swear Gamer, and I don't like your videos, No Swear Gamer, because you're throwing so much heat there. But that shows how nuanced Creep is. That he's a friend. You're his good friend, and you're very critical of the Amico right now. I'll check out your videos again, No Swear Gamer. I'll give it another shot because my friend the Creep really likes your.
Oh, you really do. You need to, man.
Yeah, but I was triggered. You triggered me, No Swear Gamer. I'm going to be honest.
Who? I don't even know who that is.
No Swear Gamer. He has some Amico content out.
You know what? He's doing it right, though.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with people hate the Amico. I never have from the beginning. If I feel like correcting something, I'll try to do that. But his video, I think, was perfect. I think it was exactly perfect for what some of the concerns are. I have my concerns. And I've often said that the Amico is kind of like a prescription. The doctor's offering it to you because he feels that the positives outweigh the negatives.
Mm-hmm.
There are negatives to it, for sure.
Oh, I didn't know you sent a super chat. Okay. And Belle Reeve is here. Hey, Belle Reeve.
You're so bad with super chats tonight.
I didn't see it.
Let me see this. I got to do this.
I'm sorry. Whoa. How many times do you get? Let me see where the super chat is. I can't see it. $5. That's not a real super chat, is it? RJ's playing some games here. Let me. I don't see his super chat. I missed it.
You're gonna have to go in the back then and find it.
Oh, here it is. Okay, Lunga says from the Grey Council, and go check out Lunga. He is extremely critical of the Amico and Tommy, so much as that I prefer not to have him on the streams when I talk about the Amico. In my first interview with Tommy was on his channel, so you could check that out.
Okay.
Or not.
The Grey Council. Stop acting like effing babies over a dumb gaming system. Both sides.
Right. And my drama has nothing to do with the Amico. And that's
again, right. It has nothing to do with the Amico at all. It's literally just people just wanting to like be right in an argument and just attacking each other over it. That's literally it. This is less to do with the Amico and all to do about you don't agree with my opinion. You want to admit Tommy and the Amico's a scam? Well, then you're just part of the problem and you're a lying, disingenuous person. And now we're going to stalk you wherever you go. That's what it's about.
Yeah. We have to sing Kumbaya at the end? Okay.
No, we're not.
Listen, No Swear Gamer, you have a open, if you would like to come on my show, I'll have
you want to come on? Play the clip. Play it.
You want to come on the show? Okay, yeah, that people make fun of me because I do this constantly. And then I also get in trouble for having too many people on the show. You want to come on the show? You want to come on? Do you want to come on then? Do you want to come on? Do you want to come on? Do you want to come on? If anyone wants to come on, do you want to come on? I like having
I thought I was having a flashback, dude.
That was all. By the way, that was all in just one stream.
Didn't I reach out to you once? Didn't I say you want to come off my show? Then I comment on your channel, and you're like, I don't know, maybe. Anthony FX, we are calling out people doing it. We are calling out people. That doesn't mean I'm not going to have them on the channel. In trying to have get to know people because we want to be at each other so much, but we don't really get to know people, and we like to say people's opinions aren't genuine, but really get to know people. Like I know Atari Creep. I know you really want to play this console. I know it's up your alley.
Right.
I know you the type of gaming you like. I'm so looking forward to see you get to play it. I'm so looking forward to you actually getting your console. I can't wait to see that video when you get it. So I know genuinely, yes. Yeah, no, Lucky Day, you don't have to be on camera, audio. Yes, that's fine. I like people to feel comfortable. Yeah. I'd love to have Lucky Day on. And open invitation to No Swear Gamer. Anything else we want to cover? Any games you've been playing recently, Atari Creep? Anything? I was actually shocked because back in the day when I first watched your channel, you're like, I don't get into current gen. And then I think I saw you playing a Switch or something. Do you have a Switch?
The girls got a Switch for Christmas last year, so I started buying games for her.
So you're playing. Oh, so you steal the kid's Switch. Okay.
I barely ever touch it. I buy a game, I play it once, and usually on here, and then I never get a chance to. I never go into that room.
Okay.
I'm not a living room kind of guy.
I think Centipede Recharged is also on the Switch. I have to check on it.
I just did a review on that.
You did?
They sent me a product key. They sent me a free copy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm trying to get one for Black Widow, too, because I'm too cheap to pay the $10.
Mm-hmm. No, we all agree with that. And I don't know how many times, like, I'm going to be a broken record.
You went that far back?
Yeah, pointing at people's info, too, even if it's publicly available, is not the right thing to do if it's not the intended use. All right, let me get.
You are that far back in the chat, my dude.
Well, you know what? Well, I blame Lunga. He messed me up when he said you missed my super chats. No, I went back and then I realized I'm back. I boomered. Yeah. Fight me. You're starting it too, Saggy. I disavow Saggy Melons.
That's to Lunga.
Oh, okay. Go ahead then. Go right ahead.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Yes. Here's RJ, our good friend RJ. I think Lunga, Tony, Snowdub, Josh, Hans, and Zito should all join the panel at the exact time start of daylight savings times as the eclipse begins and the plane crows wings and starts to fly. Okay, I'm up for it. What is this, Tony? Oh, Amico. British gamers dissing Amico on Slopes Extra today. No, I'm not looking forward to that because I watch Slopes gaming too. All right. Lunga gets too much attention, Anna. Don't encourage him.
Yeah, don't encourage it. Yeah, don't encourage him.
Oh no. There's guess what? Something else happened with Amico Talk today.
Why? What happened? What happened now?
No, Slopes Gaming is a big YouTuber, so
okay. Well, cool.
Anthony EFX whether it comes out doesn't, the whole thing will fizzle. I think it's cool. People from both sides are at least making friends. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do here.
That's what we're trying to do.
That's what I'm trying
to do. Both sides.
Yeah.
I got a really good friend. I won't name his name, but he's part of like the head of the hatred on it all.
Can somebody get me a thumbnail for this? I love this. That's awesome, Cree. I'm jealous of that.
Pat. It's Pat. It's Pat. I'm sussing you. He said he's a big leader in the hate group. It's Pat and Ian. Would you just say it, Atari?
Yeah, we're no.
I'll admit I'm still subscribed to Pat and Ian and I watch their content still.
I haven't watched their content in years.
Actually, I have more respect for them than Rich from Review Tech USA.
Okay. Not
Whoa, I like Rich. You leave Rich alone.
I like Rich, but I don't agree with them. I wish he would go back to his old
stuff.
No,
I don't agree with him always too, but I like Rich. When I got to talk to him about the Amico stuff, he was really cool with me. Very civil, and I like
Come on, Manga. Why do you make me doing this? Read the super chat.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I have to. He paid money. There's laws about it.
Refund it.
Tommy, touch a pickle.
Refund it. You shouldn't have said that.
I'm not refunding it.
I would have gave that to.
I'm gonna go with Tommy.
I'm taking Lunga's.
It's 79 cents max. Come on. That's all it is. 79 cents.
I'm taking that because Lunga likes to criticize my members, and then he's not a member. And
give it back to him.
I'm gonna member shame him there. Tommy is my Tommy is on. I'd buy that for $1 tier, and so is Tony.
That's a great name.
Yeah,
you got more members than me, but that's because yours is like $1.
Yeah, no, that's why I wanted people to feel included in like a fun way, and then emojis for 99 cents, and I want to get the most emojis I can possible. I'm gonna reveal my.
Do you have to make those, or do they just give them to you to give out?
You gotta make the emojis and stuff.
Yeah, I know, Longo, but you criticize. I don't criticize your members though. You criticize mine. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking around. I appreciate the support. You don't have to. You don't got to give him a membership. Yeah, I do agree. They are ball shaver salesmen. Listen, can we anyone that's critical of the Atari Creep besides the recent events, if you have any questions general for him about his being a fan of stuff or stuff he creates, a positive question, try to reach out, try to make friends with the dude. Say, if any, like Tony, you Amico, I know you're very critical of the Amico. Anyone that has any final questions for Atari Creep, not because I think we covered the basic stuff, didn't we? We covered all that. Yes. Let's try to have another type of question before we end the show, because people got stuff to do, and then Saggy will share what she's planning.
Yeah, I kind of have the kids in prison in the bedroom for this, so we do have to wrap it. I have to wrap up soon.
Sure. So if anyone has a question about him, about maybe what he's like, what his he's a fan of or his passions, besides because we covered the recent events. I've gave my opinion. He's given his opinion. Everyone's given their opinions.
Right.
Everyone's giving their something else. Anyone have a question? And then Max or RJ here. Max, you never answered my super chat. What do you think about Pat Ian's latest video and the huge CBR article that listed 10 reasons why the Amico hype and fan base is so damaged and fractured?
CBR is trash.
Let's be real. My initial thoughts are I knew about that article before they covered it, and for better or for worse, mainstream is starting to cover the Amico because it's easy clicks and more negative right now. So it's not what Tommy anticipated when he got mainstream coverage. So now people are covering it because of reasons it's easy clicks. I'll be honest there. Do they have some fair criticism in that article? Yeah, there's fair criticism in there. Part of the reason it's so volatile right now is just, and he is still my member, Tommy, but I'm not afraid to criticize him either. Is that part of the reason it's so volatile right now is there's not a lot of new info. We don't have a lot of answers. So people are just speculating that are on different sides, and that's why it's so volatile right now. So we don't have a lot of new info. I hope we get new info soon. I can't wait for the next event for my pals to watch them. I'm not going to be able to I would love to go, but I'm not going to be able to make it this time. I mean, if something changes, I'll let you guys.
Would you go in your mask?
Listen, I'll show you. I'll give myself exposed, so you can see of the last time I tried to do a mask at a. Oh wow, my great pal Lunga has become a new member.
I'm really refunding him.
I'm refunding him. I really appreciate that, Lunga. I didn't pressure you at all. It was completely organic that you became a member. So I really appreciate this organic membership, and I look forward to you being my member.
Holding my face on.
I appreciate the support, man. Yeah, why is everyone? Because it's fun. I want more people to. I want more people to come on mask. It doesn't have to be Halloween.
Is every friggin' day.
Yeah, on my channel it is. I dress up every day. Yeah, for sure. And then Saggy, I'm sorry, Happy Jack's movies. What's your plan with that mask? Is that going to stay that, or are you going to paint it, or?
I don't know. I might make it. I might paint it. I might paint it pink.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah, yes. I'm gonna paint it pink. I'm gonna be the female Mad Max.
Oh, okay. Is it? You can make parody videos of me too, for sure, if you want.
I'm mad.
There's videos like that. Yeah. No, someone called me that. I think that was that Carl that called me Mad Maxine?
Oh, really?
I think he called me that the other day. Oh, Carl has a question. I don't know. I got a question. Which will you ICBM launching platform to the Atari 70? I'm not sure I understand the question.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. I have no idea what he's talking about, bud.
Yeah. Tony Amico says, Ouya Amico. Mainstream is covering Amico because the games are available to buy. That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. Sense. Now what you gonna say? I'm gonna say I appreciate it, and I didn't pressure you at all. I consistently say whining on the internet gets a lot. It does help a lot. All right. Oh, Ted Brennan is criticizing Lunga. You seem pretty obsessed with Pommy and Pickles, though. Ted, you don't know me. Oh shit! There's people who used to hate on Amico. Okay. All right. Let me get to the.
Yeah, no super chat.
Oh, I did get another. Wow. Why is everyone? Thank you so much. Yes, Smash JT, and I did pressure him to follow me again on Twitter. I did. Thanks for having me on. Great times as always. Much love. I appreciate it. Any of that GameStop money I can get off of Smash JT is a win. Hell yeah!
Woo!
Winning. You know, like Charlie Sheen. Winning. Give me that GameStop cash. Is that too much? It might be.
Get down.
Got some of that GameStop cheddar. Get my own jacuzzi on pretty soon with all these $5 super chats. Thank you, Smash JT. Maybe that'll be a clip for Lucky Day.
You're little.
I'm trying to play it up for Lucky Day. I am very depressed that I cannot make any Lucky Day videos. So I'm trying to give him some material. I'm almost 40. I'm a boomer. I don't have a groove. That was
You're not a boomer.
Oh, great. Tony is wanting to collab with Lunga now. Oh my goodness.
Oh boy, that'll be interesting.
Tony, Joshua, Max, please bring Tommy Amico on the show.
No.
Oh my God, that would give me some.
No,
I don't know.
That's a hard pass. That's a no for me, dog.
Okay, we're bringing this up again. We went over it before. I don't like that type of humor, but I know lots of my friends that do that type of humor. What can I say? I don't like it. I don't think he's phobic at all, though. I think he just uses. I think he just uses outdated humor that I don't agree with. I don't like that though. What do you want me to say? But I'm not going to cancel the man either. And he's got great masks.
As a gay person, I don't disavow that statement.
Okay.
I'm glad you didn't show RJ's comedy because I had a very dirty comeback.
No, well, where's Smash JGT's membership now? No, I'm just kidding.
Wow, no, Max, stop grifting.
I'm joking.
Max is grifting.
I want to be like Gen. I want to be like Gen X gamer. I will say his name. I want to be an annoying e-bagger. I want to be an annoying e-bagger.
The mad grifter.
Yeah. Well, Atari Creep, you're always welcome here.
Yeah, man.
I hope we have more great discussions. We have more positive things to say in the future. And also in the future, we might have Rhea interview you as well.
Okay.
Rhea's a great, tries to be as neutral. She is like what we call, I don't know, Saggy. I don't know. People have been, listen, I used to think you were the queen of Amico, but there's a new contender. Rhea has entered the scene. Although she is your fiance too, so I don't know. You're both queens.
See, queens I'm on one side, Ray is on no side, so it works out.
Yeah. All right.
Right, RJ, stop writing about. Okay, that's it. Go, but highlight that comment for me. Note the one above where Smash JT, because I'm gonna say it now. Underneath his super chat, where Matt RJ says, "Why does pink have to equal female?" I'll just read it because you're going to take forever to find it. Oh, there you go. Why does pink have to equal female, Sag? You're promoting old, out-of-date gender stereotypes. You know why pink equals female, RJ? Because a woman's vagina is pink inside, and you would know that if you saw one.
Oh, wow. Damn! Oh, shit! Whoa!
Burn!
All right,
now,
do you think you could have, you can be friends with this girl now, Atari Creep, after stuff like that? She says her mind,
right?
Yes.
Remember the locality though.
I don't know if you're gonna be busy, but I would love it if you made an appearance at her birthday party.
No, you're welcome. I'm doing it. I'm doing it in public because that Dave Buster. It's not like he's gonna kidnap me.
No. If I don't want to pressure you either, though, but I would be so happy to see you two meet. Definitely.
No, yeah, I think everyone. Like I said, that's why I've heard his name because everyone's like he's in your area. I was like, oh, well, I don't know who he is. Like, I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind meeting people online. It's like not a big deal because I mean, I have Mace attached to my key, so just know. No, but no, I don't. That's why I think I said everyone. I didn't know how close he was. They're like, "Oh, Boston." I was like, "Boston means anything." People assume that like outside of Boston is Boston. Like they're like, "Oh, Braintree's Boston." It technically isn't Boston.
Yeah, I do want to be in one of Lucky Day's videos. I'm super jelly. Yes, make a video of me, Lucky Day. Make it hot. Make it real hype. I don't perform behind a paywall. Okay. Yes. MIDI music smash. Fair enough. Not worry about buying games ever again. I don't know. Okay, and then we're going to end the show in 5 minutes here. Okay. Anthony EFX, would you guys be down if Tommy allows Amico's games to be sold on Steam for a limited run? If the Amico's delayed another year, at least then you could play. Well, I would be up for that, but let's be real. If it's available, it's going to hurt the sales of the Amico if it's available on another platform. And I want to feel fresh when I get my Amico to play the games. So I think that's a great question. If they say okay, like Atari is putting their games, some of the Recharge games on other platforms, I'd be up for it, but I think he wants the first experience to be with the controller, the new controller. Ooh, what's that?
It's my own VCS.
Oh wow.
I made it.
That's really great.
That's cool.
Does it play Centipede Recharged?
It can as soon as I put the apple pie, Raspberry Pi in it.
Oh, you're doing that? That's really cool. Wow, that's great, man. Wow.
By the way, Tommy, you Miko person, where the heck of all the people? Where is my song? Where is my Saggy Melons diss track? Like, you made one for Rhea, kind of. But where's my song? Where is my song? I'm very upset that I didn't get a song. I feel excluded. I don't feel seen or heard by Tommy Oyumiko. Okay.
I hope not. I hope you're completely wrong about 10, 15, 25. No.
I want my song.
Yeah, please make a song. She gave you lots of material tonight. It's talking about pink inside. Oh man.
Don't say it, Max. Oh god, it's creepy when you say it.
Pink.
Yeah.
When Max says it, it's cringe as hell.
Yeah. Well, thanks.
Clearly, I'm not relevant enough. What? How? I'm not relevant enough. It's fine. Apparently I'm not relevant enough, but people have literally bothered me. Yes, no. I want my diss track. I want to feel included. I don't feel included, Tommy. So if you could do that for me, I'd appreciate you.
I think Saggy is extremely relevant. You're commenting to her that she has to be some relevant. Maybe I gotta be real. If you're talking about her, she's got some relevancy there.
It's got to be hilarious though, and I don't hold back. Just let me have it. But I want something.
Yeah. Smash JT says he really appreciates that Slope's extra Amico video. He did a great job of getting everyone's perspectives on it. Okay.
Who is
I'll
Slope?
check it out.
I gotta look this up.
He's a pretty big YouTuber. Retro.
How big?
I think over 100K. Maybe 200K. I can't remember.
I can't find it. Slope.
Ted Brenneman says, I have to admit, Tommy, Amico's music isn't half bad. Yeah. Oh, he's saying he's going to... there you go, Saggy. I told you whining on the internet works. It does. I've known this for a fact. My pal Cyrus, that's how I have a PS5. I still wouldn't have a... You know what? I will go on a mini rant here. I can't get anything on the internet anymore. I have to rely on whining because, and I'm gonna contact Gen X Gamer because I see he got the Nintendo Switch, Nintendo 64 controller for the Switch. I really want one, and I can't get it. Saggy, any updates on Finnegan, or should we not talk about that?
Oh no! So I won the bid. Which
cool.
I knew I was going to. But yeah, and he asked me too. He's like, "Is this a troll?" Because like. I was like, no, this is a troll. I actually want it, and it's for charity. So, of course, I was going to do it. So, I won, and I'm going to be getting my physical copy of Finnegan Fox. That's all I wanted.
Oh, Lucky Day's giving you... Yes, I'll admit it, Tony. Sorry, Tony. Damn it. Tony, get out of my head. Tommy Amico, I watched your videos, your music videos, and your music is legit. I'm still Team DJC. I know it's not a competition. But yes, I like your style of music too. I laughed. I think it was was it your song that you said trolls in the most weird way for Tommy when he was talking about switching the controller upside down?
Listen, I will give some of these haters. And I do that because like some of them are great. But I'll give them some credit.
That's never gonna happen.
At least they're starting to get creative with how they critique Amico. Like, listen, making a whole on song. Like, I get to some people like, wow, these people are making songs. But listen, they're at least getting creative with how they critique.
They're doing something.
Thing. Right. They're doing something other than just talking smack. At least they're being creative. So I can't
any day.
DJC blocked you. No, I'm sorry, Lucky Day. You do throw a little heat out yourself, though. But I'm open for it. It's going to be a fun album. Slope calls out scams. TT doesn't want to be looking to his project. Not good for TT being serious. I don't know why is Ray talking about. Well, we got to end the show. Ray's target closes at 7.
Ray's target closes.
Wait, your target sucks. So I want to thank the Atari Creep for coming on. Go check out his content where people, again, to reiterate, people that are extremely critical of this man only know him from certain things. You should go get the context of the guy. Check out what he's about before you condemn him or you criticize him. There's room for criticism of this man. He's open to criticism. He's addressed it, but there's a lot more to this guy than you know. And corrections officer, man, that's legit. I understand. You're like, that's a legit job.
This comes in first. This is the first weapon right here.
Yeah. Okay. So go check him out, and he is welcome on the show along with other people in the Amico community, and we have to start acting like a community on all sides because we're stuck together. We're the weirdest family there ever is, and you're some of my family members too. I didn't get to pick every family member, but we're a weird family, whether you like it or not.
Very weird.
Yes. So thank you, Cyrus, as well. Cyrus is a great dude. Go check out his video too. He's trying to be very positive. Potion Sword Run, so weird. You pop in the chat now. That's another dude I want to have on the show. Listen, Lunga, we already know what you're gonna. maybe. Let me think about it, Lunga. You throw a lot of heat about the Amico, and I we'll get to that later. Go check out Saggy Melons as well if you haven't. Check out her channel. She's still a co-owner of my channel somehow.
What do you mean somehow? You never took me off.
I know.
I don't do anything with it. I think the only thing I've ever done is I timed out a wrench once. That's it.
Yeah. So go sub to Saggy Melons.
Or don't.
And everyone have an Amico day.
An Amico day.
There you go.